Hey guys, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, it's me, and holy hell, I'm tired. The last couple of days have just been massively exhaustive. I'm just so drained. Um, Between everything going on with my sister and just my typical stress and duress and everything else, I'm just ugh. But, I'm just thankful and happy that I'm able to provide her with any type of assistance. And, yesterday though, man, whoo, lordy, that was a long day. I was running from 4:30 in the morning till 10:30 last night. That makes for a damn long day. I honestly don't know how doctors and people like that are able to do it. I used to be able to, like a champ, but now that I'm damn near 40, I can't stay awake like that anymore. I has to have my beauty rest. Not that it's helped. I mean, look at this, right? But, yeah, time was that when I was in college, I'd get there at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'd be there until about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, all day, Monday through Friday. And that wasn't including going out and hanging out with my friends after school and all that other stuff. So, yeah. But today I am sitting shoreside in my car, watching the violent, stormy, wavy water. And so you can see what I'm looking at. That right there is a ferry terminal for getting cars across to, not this island, but there's an island way over there in the distance. But because the water is this rough right now, the ferries won't be running. And I know that's really messing a lot of people up, because there's a ton of people on the island and a ton of people who live here that commute back and forth. And so when the water is really stormy and wavy like this, I honestly don't know what they do for work, if they just get over here the best way that they can and get a room until it calms down, or what. But oh, I guess the ferry is running, because I see cars starting to line up. So that's interesting. Anyways, totally irrelevant, but yeah. I'm praying to every god known to man that my sister's car will be finished today. It was supposed to be done Monday, but the guy who was working on it said that he had a more pressing job to take care of, even though we paid him to do the job on my sister's on my sister's car. I kind of felt dude, you said that it would be Monday at the latest, and here it is now Tuesday, and we paid you money to do this. So why was there another more pressing issue or more pressing matter to do so? But they're a friend, so I'm not going to say much of anything. But if it goes much past Thursday, I'm only giving him until Friday to get it figured out, because you don't quote somebody a time period and then turn around and not. That's just unprofessional. Even though he's doing me a favor by doing it or whatever, he's been paid to do a job, and, what if I was not a friend? If I was like a quote-unquote client or whatever. So, I guess that's why they tell you never to do business with friends or family. But doing a $300 job for $150, you really can't complain too much, I guess, but I digress. Anyways. So, man. In other news, I have started the application process to purchase a handgun. I'm actually kind of going about it backwards. I'm going to get my concealed weapons permit first and do all the gun safety courses and what have you first. Then I'm going to go buy the pistol that I want. I'm looking at either a Ruger 35 or 45 or a Glock, and I'm thinking I'm going to go more toward the Glock type style. My dad had a bunch of handguns, and I'm going to ask my mom if I could have one of his guns. If not, then I'm going to try to figure out how to get one on my own, and just go from there. So yeah, and I think that the reason she hasn't given me one as of yet is because she fears for my mental health, and I can understand that. And somebody who suffers with depression and bipolar probably shouldn't have a gun, but I wouldn't use it on myself for suicide or whatever. And even though I have a fuck it attitude most days, I know that I am not that. I know that I wouldn't use it on myself. And my friend Carmen and I, we had a really kind of candid discussion about it the other day, and she's all, do you think that you could handle having a gun? And I said, yeah, I honestly do. I was raised up around them. I understand them. I'm respectful of them. The only thing that I don't know how to do with a gun is the proper care and maintenance of one. I said, but handling, transporting, all of that other stuff, I'm good with. I used to carry a rifle on a motorcycle up the side of a mountain on dirt trails and stuff to go shooting with my dad. So I understand how to use them. I know that when you transport them, you make sure that you empty out, or you don't have the clip loaded or next to the gun. I went and I got a lockbox that I'm going to be putting into my car. So then when I go to transport the gun is going to be in the trunk of the car. The bullets will be in the back seat, and the clip will be in my glove box. And the gun will be locked when it's in the lockbox. Then that way, if I do get pulled over, I'm still within the realms of the law. And I've been studying up on Washington state laws and all that other stuff to find out what happens, what needs to happen. I went to the sheriff's department the other day, sat down, and I talked with the sheriff about what the legalities of it are, what I can do, what I can do as a citizen, what I'm covered under the Constitution, and all that other stuff. And Washington is a right to bear arms state, so Like, if I had a truck, I could have a gun rack with a shotgun in the back window, and no one could say anything or do anything about it. The one thing that I didn't know was some of the restrictions on to like where I could carry guns. Like, I knew that I couldn't carry guns into like the sheriff's department or the courthouse, but I didn't know that I wasn't able to take them with me to, like, say, the hospital or things like that. So that's another part that I really gotta just kind of focus on and, like, really get that under, okay, I can take it to this type of establishment, I can take it to that type of establishment, what it mean. And even though a facility says, like, let's say Walmart, for example, if Walmart said there's a no gun policy, the way that I've read it, and I could be wrong, and I need to reread it again when I'm not so damn tired, but the way that I understood it was that as long as it's still public property, even though it is a private corporation, that sometimes those laws don't, that they're more like preferences and not actual laws. So I gotta watch and reread all of that and see what's going on with that, and get better clarification of it, because everything on the Washington State Department of Licensing website is written in legalese and not straightforward English. And so it's like, whereas section RCW 9.7.3.2.1 ampersand backhand hashtag this, that, or the other thing, and it's like, no, just tell me, okay, you can do XYZ. In certain cases, ABC has to happen before XYZ, and blah blah blah. So yeah. So yeah, there's all that, and I gotta call my mom though and see if that, like I said, I want to call her and see if I can have one of my dad's guns. It would mean a lot to me if it was one of his, because I don't have anything of his from when he passed away. I have a locket that I wear all the time that has some of his cremated remains in, and but yeah, I don't have anything of his. A couple of old shirts and that, and it's like, okay. Like, I asked her for his wallet and his driver's license when he passed away, and she told me that I couldn't have either of those. I'm like, I can't use his ID for anything. I'm like, once his ID has been terminated, it's just a useless piece of plastic. I want to have something that has a direct connection to him. But anyways, I can't talk about it because I'm getting emotional. So, yeah. So here I am, watching the beautiful waves roll in and being stressed out about stuff and thinking about things. And there is a big old sea lion that I just watched come up out of the water. That was really cool. So anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and turn the video off now. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. Hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe and the bell notification icon. And yeah, get a hold of me on social media if you would like to. You can follow me on Instagram. It's Michael Scott Peterson. And if you want to send me an email, it's hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. You can follow me on Twitter. That's hellocupcake, the number 4 and the letter U. And always at the blog hellocupcakeitsme.com. So I will talk to you all later. Bye, guys.